Hi everyone, so this is a little bit of a mixture video, but it's mainly going to be my thoughts on the new Spectrum Noir Colorista pens. I have got the ordinary ones, which I've already sort of played with, and I didn't think you'd want to see me playing with two lots of stuff. So I played with the blue ones and they blend really well. I will just get one out. I like them more because they won't fit in my pen storage, so I'm going to have to get the proper storage for these. I really like these. They work for me. I think they're better than the Pro markers, but that's just my opinion. The ends go on well, so you've still got like your chisel tip. But what I like about this one is you have a finer point compared to the Pro marker, so it's really good for the fine points. Also, Spectrum Noir do a brush nib you can put, so like if you had certain colours you used more. I also like the fact they're refillable. So let me just, where's the fine end? So like this is the fine end on that one. Hopefully I'm not going to blur too much. And then I'll just show you the end on a Pro marker. So like you can see that's it's a lot more fat, let's put that down, a lot fatter in my, it just doesn't seem to be such a fine point. I know you can buy the fine tips for these, which I have got on some of them, but then I found they clogged up, and the chisel tip's bigger on this as well. I found, for me personally, I had trouble with the fine points, you know, like if you wanted to use the bigger bit, it just wasn't so right. So I will be slowly getting, not the whole colour range, but they're 6 packs. So I will be getting the whole lot of the 6 packs, but gradually, because money is tight. So I really like these. I also got the, which I showed in a video in case you haven't, they're glitter ones, the sparkle range. Really nice, but something I did learn is I used it on this pair here, so I'm not sure if you're going to see it too well, but you don't need a lot. I used too much and on this paper it just didn't work too well, so I'm going to play with that a bit more, which I will probably do in this video as well. I just went a bit too heavy with it, so it made it quite wet, and then even now when I rub it I'm still getting glitter on me, so that's a little bit of a downside. So I will be playing with that as well, so I'm going to put that to one side. These are these are the colours that were in the set of the Spectrum Noir Colorista range, so I just doodled on there and played with that, so just so you can see the colours. And then I've printed off an image let me just cut this down a bit. Printed off an image to try the blue ones. Even though I said I wasn't going to, I will just have a little play for you. I'm not like an expert at all, so at the moment I've just got them in there, and then hopefully I hope to get the pen storage somewhere. So what you get in the 6 set, you get 3, they do like 3 shades, so like I've got TB1, TB2 and TB3, and then there's TB5, TB6, so then you've got those shades and then a slightly darker one. So it's really good if you're just getting into it. It gives you like colours you know you can blend together. So I really do like them. I am very happy with them. I'm not going to colour her all in, I'll just do the dress. So like as you can see, it's really a nice fine point. I don't know if you'll see that bit there, so I'll just come down with it. And you can do a nice flick with it as well. So I do like that if you want to do flicks in the hair, you can. But yeah, I think for me, as you can see, they work really, really well. I'm not an expert with colouring. I just do it because I enjoy it. So like you can see, the colours are really, really nice. So I am really happy with the blues. So I'm going to try not to make this video too long, so I don't want to be boring you all, because some of you will already know how to colour and stuff like that, but I love these. They're nice to hold because I prefer a chunkier pen for me. So it's just really, well, I'm just going to only do her dress, because, so, oops, that was actually TB2 I used, so I haven't used the light one. But like, see, just to get in that tiny bit there, I don't know if you can see, but the tiny bit I've done there, it just went in so much easier than I think that than the Pro marker. So I really, really do like them. Really chuffed, and I'm glad that I only did it gradually, because if I hadn't been happy with them, it would have been a bit of a pain. You would have been like, oh no, I've just bought these pens and what am I going to do? See, it just, they blend so nicely. Just really, have to say, I am a chuffed bunny with these. So, yeah, I am very, very happy. So I would say, if you did ring and you want pens that can be easily, I haven't got the refills because obviously I've just bought them, so if I ever do get the refills, which I know I will in time, then you will be able to, I will do a video on that. So that's just a little bit on them. I didn't want to do the whole lot, but I'm going to put her to one side because I will finish her off and show you the completed thing in another video. So I know this is to do with the pens, but just so I don't forget, is I also cut out the dies from the Tim Holtz dies I got, and they're really nice. And I don't know if it's going to see, you'll probably see the deboss side. So the embossing folder with the feathers is lovely, and they're a nice size to use. So I'm chuffed to nuts with that. But then I always like Tim Holtz dies. And then the Cogs one, so they're a good size. So that's that size. The middle one, and it popped out really well. And then the little one. So I thought I'll just show you them before I forget. So let's just take a page out, if I can. Oops, I don't really want to be taking the cover off. I know it's got the colour sheet in there, but I'm going to, no, it's no good. I'm going to have to take the front bit off, but I won't waste that because we know we use stuff in that. So I'll pop that up there. So yeah, these are the colouring pads. So the pad doesn't come out overly easily, so that's something, you know, tear out. You've got that bit there, so I'll have to pick that off. So the two sets I got were, just in case you didn't see the other video, is set 1 and set 2. Luckily these will fit in my pen storage, so I can keep these separate because I also really like these. So I plan to also get the whole set of this. Bit naughty, but I'm not going to do it all in one big go because money is just tight, and I'm sure I'm not the only person who does it. Something I did find with these pens was, let me find it, the really fine point, so like this bit here, the really fine point, that lid I find personally really difficult to get on and off. The other end, which is bigger, I'm not having so much trouble with, but you sort of have to turn, I think you have to turn it, it's just getting used to it. Yeah, you have to give them a slight turn to get them off. So that's something I did find with my hands not so great. So this is one of the colouring pads, it's the glitter one. So I'm just going to colour this in and play, so I'm hoping I'm not boring you too much. I'm not sure how many minutes there are left on my camera. So I will just do some of this just so you can see. And these ones haven't got numbers like the traditional ones. These ones have got names, so I'll just go through the names. So there's Pale Mint, Cobalt. This was from set, oh, it says on the back, so that's probably easier. So set 2 has got Coral, Pale Mint, Cerulean, oh, I can't pronounce it, so I'm going to spell it to you. Cerulean, so type of blue, then Cobalt and Denim, so that's set 2. Set 1 has Daffodil, Red Rose, Purple Violet, Orchid and Leaf Green. So let's have a little play and hope I don't bore you all. If the camera goes off, then I'm not going to stress. So I'm just going to see how these blend together because I've got different greens. So I think this is, yeah. So yeah, these blend just as well as the, sorry, that's a real pale green, so you might not see it. These blend just as well as the other ones. So I would say I'm just impressed with both, but I'm going to keep these for my colouring in pages because having the smaller nibs is really, and that's the thicker end, and that flicks, and let's find where you can sit, that flicks just as nicely as the other ones. You do get a little bit of bleeding on the back, so I don't know if I said before, they give you this that you can put underneath it, but I'll be taking my pages out and colouring on here ready to use in either making cards, especially with these having glitter on. So yeah, I'm loving these. So let me know what you're up to with your paper crafting or any other hobbies if you're stuff. So I've only got like limited colours at the moment, so it probably isn't going to be quite as I would hope for, but I will find a bit of glitter and see what it's like to colour on there. So I would say both ranges are nice. You only get 5 in this set, and I can't remember how much they were. They might be a similar price to the other ones. The Spectrum Noir from Hobbycraft, the traditional ones, was £8, but then I had my 20% off voucher, not voucher, but because I had like their card scheme, so I had 25% off on all the Spectrum Noir stuff. So I said I was going to play with the glitter bit and I've got carried away with the leaves. That's what happens. So yeah, I'd say both are nice. I can't remember what these were. I think these were £7, so these are £1 cheaper and £1 less. But yeah, they're great. They're lovely. So I like both ranges. One I will keep for colouring in. So like if I want to take these somewhere, these would be the pens I take. I'm just trying to think of a colour. I want to colour my flower in. So I think I might go purpley here, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to go purpley on this flower. See, even though going over the glitter, you can hear it, but it goes over and there's no markage off there. So I'm probably going to keep these ones for the pads because I think they've been specially designed for this. I don't know if the Spectrum, they did say you could use the traditional ones, but I prefer, you know, if something's been done in a set to go as a range, I'd prefer to use that. I am just going to grab one of the blues just to see how it goes, if I can get the lid off. Oh, my hands are not wanting to play ball. So yeah, these will work just as well So this is like the traditional one. So they both work on the glitter like they said, and it is lovely. So this is a range I do hope to get some more on. I might just see, yeah, and they will blend together, so both pens will play together, but then you just have to scribble it off because the ink does get on there and then it's clean. So I am going to say I am chuffed to nuts with both. I won't bore you anymore with colouring in, so let me know what you think of this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will subscribe back to you. So yeah, I can honestly say I love both pens. They're both equal in their own right. This one hasn't got such a thick, hold on, that's the thin end. This, before I go, this end isn't like a chisel tip, it's more like a pro marker in that one. So I love both these pens. They work really nice on the glitter. They will work together, which is a bonus. So yes, I also got a blending solution, but I will play with that, and I won't do that in the video. So yes, that is it. So you can see the so I'll just bring that back in. So that's the colours of all the spectrum Noir Colorist range, set 1 and set 2. So that's set 2, that's set 1. So I think that's really, I am chuffed with them. They work well on ordinary paper. You still get a bleed through, so they will work on both. So yes, if you're unsure and you want to see for yourself, I would suggest doing what I have just done, buy just like say one set and see what you think. But I would say they're worth their money. I don't know if these were refillable. I haven't looked into that yet. But I know that these are refillable. I'm not sure how much the refills are. I didn't look into that. But I think I haven't ever seen the refills in Hobbycraft or anywhere else. I think the refills you have to get from Crafter's Companion. So yes, I'm definitely going. Take care. Let me know what you're up to crafty wise, and I will see you all soon. Bye.